Right. It just got a little bit upset with me. We're all good. So, how are the sound levels? Too high, too low? Feels a little... The music sounds a little high to me. Might bring it down a little. Bring it down there. Yeah, I think that's a bit more... I think that's a bit better. Okay. Again, if you do like this game... I'm just going to tab out slightly briefly. I'm just going to go here. Blowing out your eardrums. Oh no! Jokes. Hello, Platt. Sound is good. Thank you. There you go. That's the link. There's the wishlist link. So yeah, there's a tutorial. Let's do the tutorial, shall we? Because I've not done. We're playing it blind. Okay. Okay. This is started interesting. Hello. I am the AI version of your dad, programmed to test you with challenges before you can claim his virtual real estate business. Okay then. It's I don't think it's the Balatro people, but it's got an interesting aesthetic, hasn't it? Yeah. But first, I need to teach you how to use this computer. Okay, so so you run everything from this virtual desktop. It's quite interesting. Yeah. How's things in Platland, by the way? Jokes on you. My father moved away when I was very young. Well, that's why you got the AI version, Platt, to fill the gap. Right. So, bottom left is my money. I've got $25,000. Here's your quota for the week. Okay. It's Monday. You can increase your income by collecting rent from your properties. Let's start by buying your first property. Okay. Had Chinese tonight. What did you have? We love the specifics, mate. What did you have? The I'm your dad thing reminds me of... You know what? No lie, Jug. My immediate thought was exactly the same. It's old Trumpelstiltskin, Trumpel-Thinskin, how his dad gave him everything, you know what I mean? And he was a proper slumlord, if I remember.
Who's your daddy?
Indeed. Yes. I do get, there's shades of that, isn't there? Yeah. Chicken fried rice, barbecue spare ribs. Nice, mate. Okay, so we need to buy a property. Left click to open estatemanager.exit. I love this. I'm very much liking the kind of Windows 95-esque thing going on here. You know what I mean? Vinny, hello. How are things? How are things in Dutchland, my friend? How are things in the Netherlands, the lands of Nether? Good to see you, friend. How are you doing? You're doing good. Glad to hear it. Welcome in. I am basically going to be some terrible landlord tycoon. So, your timing's good for this. Reminds me of being a little kid and playing with the colours after loading Windows with the MS prompt. Nice. It is. I very much like the aesthetic. I really do. Right, here you go, son. Here's the cheddar. You figure it out. I'm into real estate. I've read 6 of the 10 Donald Trump books I own because I like to learn how people like him and Robert Kiyosaki think. It's very very like the art, like what's he called, the old art of war, isn't it? Yeah, understand your opponents. Yeah, yes, it is a game, Vinny. Don't worry. Right. This applet lets you manage your properties. You can buy, sell, and collect rent from here. Here's a map where the properties will pop up. Hover over them to see the details, then double-click to purchase any property that fits your budget. So I could get... So Rosewood, I'd have to pay... It's a residential house with rent of $385 a week. Oh, I can't afford that one. That's 72 grand. I've only got 25 grand. I could buy I could buy this one. Evergreen. I could buy a farm. I think we'll buy this. I think we'll buy this one at 14 grand. They refer to Art of War a lot. Everyone in the world should read through that literature. Yeah. I think I've read it at some point. It's been years since I did that. I've only got 25 grand. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and in the real world. Right, let's go with this. We'll double click it. Right. Okay. My money's gone down. That makes sense. On the left, you can view all your own properties with their details. The blue box shows the rent, and the orange box shows the multiplier. Oh god, that's a bit like Monopoly. Now, let's hit that shiny collect rent button and collect your rent. I feel dirty. Yay! Let's head to the calendar. Okay. Here, you can find out more information about your progress through the week. Okay. You have 5 days each week and 10 weeks total to win the game. Now, let's close this app. Okay. And then the plugin. Here, you'll find various upgrades called plugins, each with a unique ability to enhance your run. So it's kind of a roguelite as well. There is a Balatro. There is a roguelike card builder aesthetic to this, I think. Remember, anger leads to hate. Hate leads to increased property values. Yeah, I think you're right. That is how the dark side works, Black. Right. Let's buy the scratch card plugin. It will help you reach this week's quota. Oh, so you've got to make. It is very Balatro in that regard. In that you do have to make a certain value per week. I do feel anger. Is this honestly, does this game need a bit of a trigger warning for those of you on the other side of the landlord-renter dynamic? Because I get the feeling it is going to annoy people in certain ways, you know. Vader Daddy. Oh, yes. I haven't got the voice for it, Despair Bear, otherwise, you know. Dark Side of the Force believes in a reasonable rate of return on their investment. You're already the enemy because you're a landlord. Yeah, I do feel slightly dirty. Don't be fooled by his height. It's cybernetic enhancements. Well, let's see what... Right. I'm going to buy the scratch card. Adds 2,000 rent to a random property. Oh. Okay. You can see your plugins here. Ah. It is very Balatro. The ordering is important. So multipliers you've got to do the maths on it. They go from left to right, so keep that in mind. I guess you can move them around then. Let's collect rent once again. Look at that! Now, look, I've put the rent up from 400 to 2.5 grand because I'm a swine. Yeah, there's your jokers, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Now you know everything I know, and you're ready to build your virtual real estate empire. Good luck and have fun. Okay, that was the tutorial. Let's play. Okay, here we are. So I could buy it. So here we go. So this is like sort of jokers and stuff, yeah. Yeah, Papa AI helping us out. Yeah, you have to get a rental place first. Yeah, indeed, really. Right. Adds +1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. Price instability. At the start of each round, the rents of all shops are randomly varied between -5 and +20. All right, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to go to the estate manager and buy somewhere. I've got 25 grand. Daffodil dwelling. Well, I can't afford that yet. Autumn wood abode. I'm going to go with daffodil dwelling. Right, I've got that. It makes me... I need to make 5 grand this week. Okay. Alright, I've already got that one, so I can't buy it again. I think I might... But do I want to buy another one? Oh, no, I've got no bloody money. Collect rent. Okay, so Monday. I made... Oh, I've got... right, tip. You can pay your tax early to get more rewards. Okay. So I'm now on to Tuesday. So I probably need to look in plugin. And now I do need to now get a plugin, don't I? Right. Okay. Each time the residential property collects rent, gain an extra 500. Yeah. I think that's the one. Buy that. Okay. I've only got 4 grand, so I don't think I can buy much else. No, I think I'm done in that regard. 14 grand. This one I've already got, obviously. So that I think we collect rent plus 500. There we go. So I made 1,000. So I've only got to get up to 5,000 for the week. Okay, so we're starting off small. All right. Okay. No one has the right to live rent free in your head. You must charge them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You thinking about me? That'll be 20 quid, please. So I've now got 5 grand. I still don't think I can buy anything. Oh, I could buy a cherry blossom farm. Well, let's have a look at my plugins first. Shops. So no, let's ignore. I'm going to buy a farm. Farmland, 4 grand, I think, is the way to go. There we are. Right. Oh, you have to buy... Oh, property slots, so if you can get more properties. Okay. I might have to do that. Right, collect red. Boom. Okay. I'm just over halfway. This might be tight, this first round. Wait a minute, you charge daily rent? Yeah, I am that kind of landlord. Yeah, it would be hourly, but they couldn't legislate it. Yeah, if I... Yeah, I'm a terrible human being. Right, what can I get in the way of multipliers? Well, I can't afford any of those because I've overbought. And I don't think 2 grand's buying me anything, so I think I just got to basically collect rent. But I do get extra 500 each time. So, oh god, I'll probably be okay. I will probably make the 12,000 here actually. Right, I've got 3 grand. I think what I probably need to do is buy an extra property slot for next time. And then just basically collect rent. This will give me... each residential property gives me another 500. So we're good. We're going to make it. Oh, God, no. I can't... Well, bugger. I can't add up. Maths is hard. I was assured there'd be no maths, but apparently I was completely wrong in that endeavour. Right. Oh no, can the little bitty one word not afford his taxes? I know. I mean, yeah. Oh god. Exclamation mark clip is active, by the way. There's a clip bounty for all clips that are submitted that are not trolls, you know. Wiz is too nice for this game, indeed. Right, let's try again. Right, now we understand what we're doing now. We understand what we're doing, okay? Right, what are my plugins first? Well, I can't afford any of those, so let's just buy a property. Let's see, 12 grand. Yeah, we'll have that, and I think we'll get. What could we? I could get a potato farm. A rhubarb. I'm going to buy a rhubarb patch, is what I'm going to do. And then we're going to collect rent. Okay. So we've just... right, okay. Oh, man, I went and made a sandwich and the game was over. I slightly miscalculated the rent calculations. I thought I had enough for the final day, and I did not just jug. So I'm trying again. But I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. Right. What can I get? If the number of your properties is odd, receive an extra... Oh, okay. Flash sale. The first property you purchase is available for a 15% discount on its purchase price. Oh, well, that's no good. I might get that one. No, what I'll do... I need to buy another slot. I've now got 6 grand left. Can't buy that yet. Oh, no, can't buy that yet. Can't buy that yet. Can't buy yet. I've bought that one. I think that's it. That's all I could do today. Right, okay. This is not a good run, I don't feel. I don't feel this is a great run. Well, let's see how it goes. It's one of those games where you're either a really nice person and game over quickly, you're learning that, or you're learning that you're bad at video. I'm just bad at video games. Platt. I think that's been long well established. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. So let me have a look at my plugins. +1 multiplier to all currently owned properties. That's good. I think that's definitely needed. So that's ×2. So that'll make me 600. Right. I've still got 4 grand. Can I buy anything with 4 grand? I don't think I can, you know. All right. I think we just got to collect rent. Okay. Oh, we're going to struggle. I've still got to find another 3 grand. Everybody. I can't afford any of those. And I can't afford the reroll either, really. I've got 5 grand. I could basically get anything. Nothing. 5. No, not getting that either. All right, just got to collect the rent and hope for the best. Right. I've got to make a couple of grand on this so I need a plugin that'll work for me. The first rent from newly purchased properties are okay, that's no good. Event lot. If the number of your properties are even, receive 500 per property. Oh, bloody hell. I've got... Oh, no, I could do that. Yes. So if I get that one, don't buy anything else. Yeah. I think that might do it. We did it! We did it! The maths works! I made the money! Yeah, yay! Yeah, yay! I need to find 10 grand this week, though. Oh, dear. Okay. Right, let's try again. So, we've now got to find 10 grand, alright? Yay, you're an evil landlord for reals now. Yeah, exactly. I do feel that I am perhaps alienating the entire lounge playing this game. It's all theoretical. I swear to God, it's all theoretical. Right. Right, I've got 5 grand. Let's have a look at what I've got in the way of plugins. Each time residential property collects rent, that's probably the one I need. Yeah. The first rent from newly purchased properties are 2 times. Okay, so the multiplier goes up ×2 for anything that I newly purchase. Wonder if that's worth getting. I'm going to get that, actually. And then I'm just going to collect rent. All right, we made 3 grand. There you go. Just buy up the neighbourhood and turn them into Airbnbs so your rental costs can go up even higher. That's how you do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I mean, this is the thing about... basically, if you think about it, Airbnbs are just unregulated hotels these days, you know, because there are people, like, say, who are literally buying properties to do nothing but turn them into short-term property lets, like, you know. It's why in certain, like Barcelona, for example, there's huge protests against it, you know, and they're trying to now look to legislate against it. I think Edinburgh is looking to legislate against the abuse of turning properties into Airbnbs because it just prices out anybody who actually wants to live in the city. It's hollowing out, you know, the centres of major cities. Huge thing here. It's part of our housing crisis issues. Yeah. It's anywhere where it's even vaguely desirable to live is becoming a problem. Right. I'm always amazed at the list I see of rules for Airbnbs, where it's like, surely it would be simple on a holiday to just have a hotel room. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's it. Normally people do the maths on it and, you know, it can work out cheaper. But I just think the amount of garbage you have to put up with loads of properties. Yeah, typical American thing. The rich sit on the wealth and just go, you're just jealous when we point out how crappy they are as humans. Yeah. I know, but it's the I'm all right, Jack syndrome, you know? I'm okay, so, you know. Right. I think we did quite well on day one there. Right. 3 grand. What can I do? Let's have a look at let's have a look at me multipliers. Let's see. I can't afford any of those. I could do a reroll, but it's not. I can't afford that either. Okay, so I think, can I afford any? Can I afford? Oh, there's a restaurant which I can't afford. There's nothing here I can afford actually. So I think we just collect rent. Another 3 grand. Okay, we're going to make our 10 grand easily. We're doing okay here, actually. We're actually ahead of the curve, game-wise. Can't afford that. Extra rooms adds +1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. Yeah, that's an easy win. Yeah, we'll have that. So that goes up ×3. So we're going to make more money. Can I afford any more farmlands? There aren't any farmlands to buy. So I think that's good for now. So let's collect rent. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. We're up to... Oh, look at this. We're going to be able to collect... We're going to be able to get a bonus for finishing early as well. So what does this do? +1. Can you move them around? You can move them around. Okay, that's good to know. At the moment, they're all just kind of +1s. There's no... The first rent from newly purchased properties are ×2. So you want that at the end because it's a multiplier rather than an addition. And then you want... Yeah, okay, right. I think that's right. Okay, I think... Let's have a look at the plugins. Can't afford that. When a farmland collects rent, receive... Yeah, we've got a farmland, so let's have that. We've got 5 grand, which I think we'll keep in our pocket. Let's put that over here. Collect rent. Nice, we've made our quota so we can pay early. Woo! So we made even more money. The rich get richer. So we now need to make 20 grand. Yeah, this is very Balatro, isn't it? It is very Balatro. Yeah, gentrification is a thing as well. Just chug. Yeah. Can you delete them? Do you want to remove this plugin? Ah, no. Okay, so right click and you can delete them. Okay. Right. Let's No, my lord. Was that a gift by any chance? Thank you, Jade, for gifting that sub to Despair Bear. Appreciate you. There we go. Welcome into... All right, yeah. Oh, I do all the usual stuff. Welcome into ad-free viewing. You get the GIF list, friend. You get all that good stuff. And executive restrooms are open to you in Discord, which I know you're a member of, but I'll do it again. All that kind of stuff. But of course, anybody who gets a sub, gifted a sub, blah, 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 you get a fist bump. Are you ready? This is for you. You're ready? Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at what plugins I can get. The first property you purchase is available for a 50% discount on its purchase price. No, because we've already bought a property, so I don't think that's worth doing, is it? I've got 15 grand. I could... Oh, I can't buy a shop. Or a citadel, Jesus. I could buy another I could buy... I think we just take the money, actually. Let's just collect rent. I need to find 20 grand, but I think we're going to do that easily enough. What are my plugins? If the number of your properties are odd, receive an extra 500. Consistency. Grants 20% discount on the purchase price of properties matching your most owned building type. Oh, God. Okay, now it's getting... Now it's getting tricky. What on earth is a citadel? It's kind of it's like a mansion, maybe. I don't know. Oh, God, this is quite tricky. The first rent from newly purchased properties is ×2. So if I buy... So I've got 20 grand, so I should buy something this time. Let's buy nutmeg niche. Yeah, so that's... okay. The rent from newly purchased... The first rent from newly purchased properties is ×2. Okay. Let's put you there. Let's see what happens when I do this. Does it multiply it by 2? Let's see. Yes, it did. Oh, first time around it does 924. Okay. Well, then it'll go back down to ×1, I think. How much did I make? Okay, I made a little bit more. All right, that's all good. That's all good. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, castle. Yeah, so a little castle thing, isn't it? I've got 9 grand. What are my plugins? Each time commercial properties collect rent, I haven't got any commercial plugins yet. Each time an industrial property collects rent, that's quite good to have that one if I get anything retail, but I haven't got anything retail yet. I could buy another. I'm gonna have to open that slot up, and then I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna save me money actually. I'm gonna save me money, collect rent. Because we're gonna make the 20 grand easily enough. I've got 13 grand. Number of your properties are odd. Receive. Yeah, that's quite good to have. Let's have that. And then we just simply play that, and we should get quite a lot. Boom, boom, me. Yay! And now we can pay early and get a bonus. Boom. So we've got 20 grand. We've got to find... This is very Balatro. Who was it who said this was Balatro? Because... Yeah, it is very Balatro in the kind of the idea of you are trying to kind of stack things, you know? Right. Let's see. So what have I got? I've got 20 grand. Can't afford you yet. I can afford another property. You'll be getting a bonus in July. Hooray! I hope it's a half decent one, Jade. Oh, Jade. Don't forget Daddy. Come July, don't forget your old dad. Your old daddy. Just saying. Treat yourself, mate. Seriously, treat yourself. Right. Okay, here we go. Right, let me have a look at the plugins again. Each time industrial property... Okay. Oh, the scratch card's good. Oh, all right, I need to get rid of one first. Okay, I've reached maximum. What can I get rid of? The first rent from newly purchased... I think that could go because I've used it. And I'm going to buy the scratch card. Okay. So look at that. That makes a lot of money, that. 2.5 grand each time. Let's put it here as well. I guess actually I can get rid of it now I've used it, maybe. Unless it stacks and does it again. But we'll find. Let's find out. Okay, so we made a bit of money. Good. We're doing okay on the money side. No, it's meant to be being saved for a deposit in future to be able to move. Nice. No, that's very sensible and a good idea, Jade. 100%. How much have I got? I've got 29k. Can't quite afford... I can... no. I could buy farmlands and stuff, but... The first property you purchase is available for... No. Supremacy. If you own at least one of every residential property, increase the multiplier by +2. I don't think I have that yet. Oh god, I'm having to think now, and this is where I fall over having to think. I think I'm going to buy you. Right. Okay. That isn't going to be applied again, I don't think. Let's just collect rent and see what happens. Okay, we're on target to make our 40k, so I'm quite relaxed at the moment. That industrial plugin would be good if you're going into the production route. Bring residential in as the industry needs it. Yeah, I'm trying to get my head around the meta of this game at the moment. You see what I mean? So I'm a little bit random in my choices, 100%. I definitely need to open another property slot. That can go, because it doesn't. Oh, god damn it. No, you have to keep it. Oh, that's annoying. I thought because it was one-time play, it was fire and forget. Oh, I balked it with that. That's stupid of me. Never mind. I live and learn. 20%. That's quite good. 20% discount on stuff I've already got, but no. 38 grand. What else can I get for 38 grand? Oh, I can get what your work. Let's have a restaurant. Yeah. Let's have that, and then we'll collect rent. Let's go. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay on the money. We could do with getting a bit more money though. The first property you purchase is available. No. Fast food chain. If you own at least 5 restaurants. No, I don't. So that's no good. I'm with you, but still figuring it out. I missed game 1, so I'm the same learning path. Yeah. I'm very much with these games. Like you kind of bumble along until you start getting a feel for it. You know. I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying this. It is obviously. I know I've said it more. I'm feeling like a bit of a sort record, but I think it is fair to say it is they absolutely were inspired by the Balatro stacking mechanic, and I like this. I like their spin on it, you know, and that it's quite a clever way of taking that core idea but making it their own. You know, it's making me want to play Balatro. Wishlist this game at least, Jade, as well. You know what I mean? Wishlist this game. What is it? Here we are. Rentlord. I think I'm going to just collect rent, actually. Yeah, we're going to be fine for the 40k, but we're going to be doing it on Friday, so we're not going to get a huge amount. But I've got 20k to spend. I could get more farmland. Well, I'd have to pay 5k. Okay, hang on. Right, this we need back. And don't get rid of it this time. Don't get rid of it this time. What are you? Farmland gets a boost. So if I actually buy 5k and buy some farmland, farmland collects rent. That'll be an extra 625, so that's quite good. If your properties are even, that'll get me some more now. Each residential property gets extra. Plus one extra rooms adds 1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. Yeah. Plus 1 multiplier to everything. That one won't. The odd lot one's not going to work at the moment. Okay, right. Collect them. Boom. We're going to smash it. I do like the sound actually. Bing, 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 bing. So the houses are residential, the silverware is a restaurant, and what are the rhubarb patch is a farm, yeah. There's a couple of other property types which I'll highlight. You're playing Blueprints? Oh my god, that game does my head in. I mean, I've seen people, it's amazing to watch people play it, and I'm really interested in the deeper story, but it's the sort of game that would eat me alive in terms of playing it, 100%. Oh, the publisher has a game coming out which is on my wish. Ship Inc. Yeah, I've seen. I think I've got an email about that one. I need to double check the details on that. Is it like a warehousey type game? I think. The RNG is making me hate it because I'm having such bad luck. Oh yeah. The publisher for this published the Lost But Found game. Oh, nice. They've got a good record. They've got good record in the games that they're choosing to publish. Yeah, the shipping is like a cargo parcel type game. Yes. Yeah. It looked quite interesting. Right, so we've got to make 80 grand now, so it's getting tricky now. So we do need to, I think we've just got to eat the fact that we need to pay for another slot. We could buy another, and then we'll buy another farmland. I think we will actually, yeah. But yeah, we've got citadels or like castles is another property type. You've got blocks, you've got apartments, and shops as well. Right, let's see what this does in terms of rent. £13 grand. We're not quite on track. We're not on the curve yet, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But no, we need to increase stuff here. Remember, you aren't a real landlord unless somebody calls you a monster. Certainly in the UK. Right. Let's have a look at what we've got in the plugins. Each time Each time a vacant property collects rent, gain an extra 500. What's a vacant property? For each residential property, increase the multiplier of all commercial properties by +1. Ooh. If I had anything commercial, that'd be quite good if I had a commercial property. I'm going to buy that and use it later. Oh, I've got to get rid of something first, though. Ugh. Okay. Actually, let's just collect rent for now. Yeah, we need to... Yeah. So. I'm going to have to pay the money for another property slot, which is going to hurt. I mean, I could keep buying farmland, but I don't... Which makes a bit of money, actually. I don't know if it's enough. Or do I hang out for a shop? Each time industrial property collects rent, I haven't got any industry. Commercial property collects rent. Okay. I've currently got just lots of houses and lots of farms. But I do get a lot when farmers... Yeah, the farmland ones are good. Resident pro... I need that one. Adds one more to all houses. So all currently owned houses. That's got... I need that. I think. Why is it not working? Adds one multiplier to all currently owned houses. These are houses. Why is it multiplier? Oh, it was for the ones that are not subsequent ones. Okay. I might get rid of that one. Alright, I think we're just going to save up. We're going to save up. We're going to have to, yeah. Did that vacant plugin refer to all of the vacant lots on the board? That's a good shout, Just Jug. I'm not sure. Should have tested that. Oh, we're struggling here. We're behind. We're behind. We're definitely behind. We've got 40k. I can't afford that factory. Can't afford the castle. I could afford a restaurant though, maybe. Or an apartment block. Oh, times 4. 63 times 4. Okay. Let's have a look what I've got here. For each rent, a random property is multiplied by 2. Oh, that's 50k. Can't afford that. Alright, I'm going to buy that and see what happens. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, we need to find 23 grand on our last day. We are behind the curve here. Right, 23 grand. What plugins can I use? Each time rent is collected, there's a 10% chance to multiply rent by 2. That's nice. Raw profits. Each time vacant property collects rent, gain an extra 500. Ah, so that's quite good for farmland, I think. I think that's... oh, you can sell properties as well. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know you could sell and swap stuff in. Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So I could basically sell this, for example. Okay. Okay, that actually changes things a bit. Because then I could sell Marigold Field as well. I don't get a huge amount, but I do get some back. And then I can buy other stuff if I've got the money, which means I could buy a commercial shop. Oh, this is all interesting. Okay. Ooh. I am tempted to buy the Landlord's Luck. Tempted to buy the Landlord's Luck, but to do that, I need to get rid of one. So which one do I get rid of? I think we'll get rid of... I think we'll get rid of the odd lot one because we've got an even number of properties, and then I'm going to buy the luck. Hopefully, I've got. I'm relying on the RNG a little bit here with this, okay? But I'm going to give it a go, and I think then we just collect rent and see what happens. No, we balked it. Oh, we did quite well. We did quite well. New game. Right, okay. Okay, this is I'm enjoying this. I'm not very good, but I'm enjoying it. Okay. I do like the aesthetic. I like how they have set it up as like a little old kind of old Mac OS desktop, you know. We are learning. We are, Jade. We are learning. So let's have a look at what plugins we've got. Farmland. That's always a good one. And if I have shops, it's quite nice. So we'll have that. Let me have a look at me. So I'm gonna definitely buy a farmland because I know that's gonna get like an extra 625. Actually, I'm going to spam farmland because I think that's going to make me quite a lot of money. I've got all the farmlands. Right, okay, I think that's not bad, actually. I've got two grand. So if I do this is going to make me a bit of money. Yeah, not bad. So that maybe, you know what I mean? That's actually pretty good because I'm trying to kind of get ahead of the curve early, you see. So I've now got 4 grand. Can't afford anything. Oh, I can afford another one of these, so we'll get you. Not enough money. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no I can't. What have we got in the way of stuff? Let me have a look. The first rent from a newly purchased property just one time gets a doubling. No, I'll save me money. It's going to save me money. Because I'm well on track here. Because I only need to make 5 grand, yeah? So this is good. Let's have a look at me plugins. The first property you purchase is available for a 50% discount. Okay. Word of mouth. When a shop collects rent, increase the rent of all the shops by 3% permanently. Ooh. Can't afford it yet, but interesting. So I've got 6 grand. I'm going to buy another one of them. And then just collect rent. So we're going to smash it. Pay early because we're paying early on a Thursday, so we make 15k. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good because that gives us that sets us up now with a bit of cash now for the next lot. So we need to open up another slot. Let me have a look at my plugins. I've got 15k. Commercial properties gets an extra 500. So if we go down the commercial route, that'd be quite good. Shops are random, and then shops are a bit dodgy. So what's this? This is the Majestic. Can't afford it yet. I could afford the house. Do I go for the houses next? I think I'll go for the house. I'm just going to go for the house. Collect rent. So can you get him the boost because of the multiplier? So 3 grand. Yeah, we're still ahead of the game, but we want to kind of like maximize this a bit more. So scratch card 100%. That's always an easy win. Rent boost at the start of each round adds 12. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shit. Oh, I bought them in the wrong order. God damn it. Never mind. Let's collect rent. Nice. So we're going to be able to collect on Wednesday, which will give us another 35k. So that's good. I've got 7 grand. Plus one more. Yeah, that's a good one. Have that. And then just collect rent. This is good. Look at this. So and now we can pay early, make a whole bunch of money doing that, right? And now we've got to find 20k. So I've got 30k. I could keep buying farmland, actually. Ooh, an odd number gives me... That's quite good. At the start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by 250 for every house owned. Ooh. So if I went down the house route, that'd be quite good. Yes, just Jug, thank you. I've just noticed that you're also chatting away on the YouTube chat as well. Sorry, I'm again, it's there as a shop front for the Twitch channel. I just need to remember it's there a bit more. Still new to that. Appreciate you talking in there. Same with you as well, Platt. I'm gonna go with Odd Lot, and I'm gonna. Can I afford to do this? Buy that. Buy that. Buy you. By you. Yes. So this'll I'm spamming farmland, basically, is what I'm doing here. I'm spamming the farmland. Let's go for it. I've got these in the right order. I think we'll put you over here. Yeah. So it's doing its thing. 16k. Oh yes, we're gonna smash this in 2 days. Oh, we're going to make quite... We're actually ahead of the curve here. This is really good. We can keep... good. Yeah, we can keep smashing this, I think. So let's have a look at my plugins. Each time a vacant... So basically... Oh, that's quite good. Because I'm doing farmland. Let's get this one. Let's get the even one so I don't lose anything, because if I now buy, I can't do it yet, but I'm gonna next time I'm gonna open up another property slot and buy some more stuff. But if I do this now, boom, 20k, pay early. There we are, making a lot of money there. This feels like a strong run, a reasonably strong run. Got to make 40k. Okay. Ah, the true capitalist strat. Buy up the necessities and hike up the rent. Welcome in, Worku. Yes. I am a bona fide monster. This is, seriously, I know it's kind of got a landlord mechanic, but I don't know how long you've been lurking or anything, mate, but what I would say is that what we're finding with this game is it's very Balatro-esque. Yeah, it's about stacking. It's about how to stack multipliers, your jokers, on your chips or properties, and it's cleverly done. It's cleverly done. I'm really having to think about how to get the meta to work for me. You know, how are you doing, Worku? Jade, can you do a shout out for Worku, please? My understanding is they might be a streamer. Thank you very much. Just arrived. Yeah, it's an interesting game. Seriously, I'm enjoying it. Very much enjoying the aesthetic as well. Oh, you were doing the drug dealing game, were you? Nice. How are you finding that game, actually? By the way, it was very big, very popular for quite a while on Twitch, and then I think it's still out there. I don't know if it's still being played heavily. I'm sure I've been playing cricket all day. Did you win? I guess that's the question. Very nice, though. Oh, very pleasant. And it's very fun, the Schedule 1 game. Nice. Grab the property to make it even before grabbing another plugin. Oh, hang on. Each time rent is collected, there's a 10% chance to multiply it. That I do like the Lucky Clover. Each time industrial property collects rent. I think I'm going to go with the 10% chance of times 2 rent. Definitely. I'm going to open up another slot, and I've still got 42k. And I'm going to... Do I want to spam farmland still, or do I want to actually now open up some other stuff? I'm actually going to risk it. I'm going to buy the commercial property, and I'm going to see what happens with this. Okay. You actually... Hey, you won. You smashed them. I love it. It dropped off a little recently because of the lawsuit a rival publisher put up against them, which they won. Really? Oh gosh, that was the was that the drug cartel simulator or something like that? Is that the one I'm thinking of? How did they what? Because I'm curious about that, because how I mean, what have they done that kind of got to a point where you could sue? Because you can't copyright a genre, can you? Oh, Schedule 1 one. Oh, Schedule 1 one. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because Schedule 1 were just happening to do their own, like, you know, genre version that happened to be set as a drug dealer. So yeah, you can't then just say there can be no other games that touch upon those topics. You know, it was a bit of a head scratcher that fact that they went for them with that. I think it was more born out of the fact that Schedule 1 like exploded, if you see what I mean, and became very popular very quickly. So I guess it was a little bit of that. Interesting. That explains why they kind of had to step back a bit while they dealt with that, though. Please give Worku a follow, by the way. I am following you, aren't I? This will be embarrassing if I'm not. I should be. Yeah, I'm totally following you. Right. Is that like the OG game Drug Wars? Yeah, I mean, that's it. There's been loads of games in this genre for forever, you know. So the other lot effectively tried to do the Thomas Edison strat, copy the product and then bully their way into the patent per se. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There have been drug cartel based games for the longest time. You know what I mean? Since the 8-bit era. So yeah, they were. I think it sounds like it was a bit more of a vexatious lawsuit. You know what I mean? Trying it on. But yeah, no worries on the shout out. Please, yeah, I follow Worku, and so should you. Don't disappoint Daddy. Give him a follow, please. Is there any meter of how residential impacts how commercial works? Just to your point, I don't think at the moment I haven't seen any plugins, you know, in their world, their jokers. There might be some jokers that affect one property will affect another property, but it will be via the jokers. I don't think there's any, you know, at the moment there's no other synergy. You see what I mean? I think it's purely about if you've got, say, a residential property, there might be a joker that says, oh, if you've got 3 residential, then this will happen to commercial, you know. But we're learning how that works, you know. Just a butthurt company that got done by a one-man dev team. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, like I say, that, I mean, precedent was on Schedule 1 side. Is look, we just made this game. Happens to be based in the drug dealer world. We haven't literally nicked your idea. You know, we haven't taken your code or anything. So yeah, good luck to you. You know, I'm 38, and Drug Wars was the thing when I first got contact with a computer at 12, which would be like 7th grade. So 22, 26 years. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pretty certain if I go back to, because I'm from the ZX Spectrum era, the Commodore 64 era. I'm pretty certain even then there will have been some games, like sort of in that area. I'm trying to think. I'll have to look. I'll have to look it up later. Right. So I've bought the right. Let's just do this. Let's just collect rent. All right, we made 21k. Oh, we're going to do it again. We're ahead of the game again. Excellent. Okay. I haven't got any more slots yet, but let's have a look at my plugins. Every residential property. I haven't got any residential. I've got commercial, though. For each residential property, increase the multiplier of all commercial properties. So here you go. Here's the synergy we were talking about, Just Jug. For every house, residential property, a house or apartment that you have, the multiplier on all your shops and restaurants goes up. See what I mean? So that's your deeper kind of meta. At the moment, I'm gonna keep all these for now. I'm just gonna do collect rent actually. I'm just gonna keep boom. There we go. Boom. 21k. Pay early. Made a huge amount. Look at that. Made a big bonus. So we do need to open up another slot. I've got 60k. I could keep spamming. These are making me quite a bit of money, these farmlands. But will they make me enough? I'm getting to the point now where I have to start thinking ahead a bit more. You know. Okay. Plugins. Industrial property collects rent. Okay. At the start of each round, adds Oh, rent boost. That's okay. We definitely need that, but I need to get rid of something. That's quite good. I don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose that either. That would cost me, if I did that, that would cost me 4k. If I get rid of that, that would cost me £4,000 to get rid of it per round. But this would be a guaranteed 1,200 per 1,200. I don't know. That's not really worth it, is it? I think we're going to leave it. But I am going to buy another property, and I think this time I'm going to probably buy another commercial property. Right. Let's see what happens with this. 23k. I've got to make 80k. So I'm still okay, but I'm slightly falling behind here. So I need to increase my multipliers a bit. So I've got 47k. What can I do in the penthouse? At the start of each round, a random apartment gets its multiplier increased by +10. Oof, that's good. That's they've even, as you can see, they actually colour the epics in purple. That's good. I wonder if there's any legendaries. Increase the rent of all houses for every house I've got. No good. I've got 47k, so I can't afford another slot, but I could sell something and bring something else in. So this is where it gets interesting. So I could, for example, now, right, sell the pumpkin patch for a couple of grand and then put something else in. So I'm going to do that just to test it out. So I'm getting rid, and I'm going to swap, because I got 50k, I'm going to swap something else in, right? And I think we're going to carry on with bringing in commercial properties, restaurants. There we go. So I've now got... Can I move these around? I can't move them around. Let rent. Let's see what that did to my income. Because I got rid of something that was getting multipliers applied to it. So it was kind of a break-even move, if you see what I mean. It was a break-even move. But I wanted to I needed to mix up my portfolio a little bit, I felt. So, each commercial property, so that's really good, because that will now give each of my 3... are these commercials? I think they are commercial. No. 2 songs, yeah, they're commercial, aren't they? Yeah. So if I basically buy... This will get me like an extra 1,500 per round. Unless I get multipliers, then it'd be even more. So let's have that. Oh, I need to get rid of something though to do that. Okay. I think the landlord's luck isn't really working for me, so I'm going to remove this plugin. Yeah, it's 2 RNG. If I bring in instead though the retail profits one, put that there, and collect rent. So this will get me a bit more money. There you go. There's the extra 1,500. So that's not bad. Means that we're gonna go over on Thursday in terms of the bonus, but we need to kind of get better. 51k. Right. Supremacy. If you own at least one of every residential property, I do not. At the start of each round, the rents of all shops. That's not bad, but I don't have any shops. Now, the question here is, now, do I want to swap out anything? So what I could do now, I don't particularly, I could bet, if I now sell the farm and then bring in instead Honey Hub. There we go. Collect rent. So we're going to be okay for getting across what we need. I'm just going to see how well that's doing in terms of money. Yeah, it was a break-even move again. Slightly break, yeah, but there you go. Pay early, boom, make a bit of money. Okay. Okay, so we now, yeah, you have to, it's interesting, the mechanic is you have to kind of swap out. You do need to swap out properties as well, I think, where the yield isn't good enough. This is, God, it's a bit of a head-scratcher, this, yeah? If the plugins start leaning towards residential, they are aiming towards the fact that the farms need workers, then the people will need shops and markets. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's interesting to see how this goes under the hood on this one, Just Chuck. I'm interested. It's like you say, it's I'm trying to get my head around the meta. I don't know how much. Yeah, again, I don't know how much synergy there is between like the number of properties. There is some. So yeah, if you own at least 5 restaurants, they go up by 25%. So that's quite good. Because how many restaurants do I have at the moment? I've got 1, 2, 3. So if I was to get 2 more restaurants in with that, everything goes up by 25%. Which is not bad. I need more multipliers is what I kind of need. I'm getting to the point where multipliers is now a thing, and I'm not really getting any. But if I... Yeah, because if I did that... could I afford this? How much are the resident... So that would be 40k. Oof. Yarn Yard is a shop. 21k. I'm trying to see if there's anything worth getting rid of. Or is this gonna... I think I need to sit on my money, actually, for the first day. I'm going to sit on my money for day 1. And then see where we're at, okay? Right, so we made 25k. So we're well behind the curve now, yeah? We need to make 160k. So we're not going to make it unless we now start getting some multipliers. So... at the start of each round, increase the rent of all houses for every house owned. So how many houses do I have? Just the 1, I think. None. Reroll, actually. For each residential property, increase the multiplier of all commercial properties by +1. Ugh. Okay, we're struggling here. We are struggling a bit on this. I think this might be the death of us. Sunset test. I think you do need a mix then. You do need a mix, don't you? Because what was this one about residential? For each residential, increase the multiplier of all commercial by +1. I think we need that, actually. But to get it, I'm going to have to get rid of something. So I'm going to get rid of the even... Keep the farm. Do I want to keep the farmer hat? How many? Yeah, still need the farmer hat. That'll cost me 4k if I get rid. But what I'm bringing in would be a multiplier, which is probably worth it. I think we can get rid of this. I think we can get rid of this and do what I want to do, which is plug in and then bring in the commercial multiplier. Okay. So put that here as well at the top. Because it's a multiplier, I need it at the top as well. Fluff feather! How you do? It's a fluff feather all the way from Finland. I do the accent to make you feel at home. How you doing, mate? It's lovely to see you. We've done a shout out for you as well. Yes, of course, you were playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes. Nice to see you. How did you become a landlord? I know, right? Yeah. It's based in a kind of a landlordy area, but it's a very Balatro. It's like very much like Balatro in terms of the mechanic. But we are getting a lot of landlord commentary. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, mercy. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome in. Right. Oh, God. Right. Let me think. So I think we collect red. Let's see what happens. Collect red. Yes, so that did work out. It was a net positive, the multiplier. But we still need to increase it. We're still behind the curve. So that multiplier... For each residential property, increase the multipliers on all commercial properties. So we could do with another residential property. If we got another residential property, that would be the way to go. I think it might be time to get rid of some of the... Yeah, I think we need to... Do I want to swap out one of the farms? I think I do. I think I want to get rid of one of the farms. And I'm going to bring in, with me 93k, I need to bring in another commercial property. So if I now brought in, I could either bring in a restaurant. That's industrial. Okay. Oh, dear. You're Papa Fox today. You're a stoned Papa Fox. There's your vibe check. You're a slightly confused fox, my friend. Oh dear. Right, so now I need to bring in this restaurant. Yeah. Because that'll... Right, and let's see what happens. Did I make the right move here in terms of multipliers and stuff? Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, indeed. It was a slight improvement, but we're still way behind. Way behind where we need to be. Oof. Okay. If you own at least one of every residential property, increase the multiplier of all residential properties by +2. I don't think we own... Because that's resident. Yeah, I'd need to... Oh, I can't afford one of them. I don't think we're multiplying this enough. But if we bring that in, but if we then swap that out with one... Again, let's swap it out with one of my farms. So sell. Bring in another commercial property. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm leveraging this well enough. Yeah. Again, I'm increasing it, but I'm not increasing it by enough. See what I mean? Because I now need to find like 45k. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But let's have a look. Oh, actually, +1 multiplier to all houses is not bad. So we definitely need that. But what do we get rid of? I've got... We can get rid of the odd... We can get rid of you. And then we'll bring in the multiplier on all houses. So that's good. So that's ×3 now. I don't think that's going to be enough, though. I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's re-roll. Re-roll again. Each industrial property collects rent. No. I'm just seeing if there's anything here that will help us. Ooh. No, we're not going to do it. We're going to fail here. But I think we do. We got deeper again. We got deeper again, you'll notice. Boom. We did quite good. I think we did quite well. We did quite well. I think I've got... Let me just double check. I think I've got time for one more run. I think I've got time for another run. Let's double check. Just double check. Just double check. Yes. Yeah, we'll do one more. So I'm just checking my admin. Sorry, guys. Did do that one? Do that one? That's all good. Awesome. Right, let's do this. You found my YouTube as well, Fluff. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming. Fluff. I'm multi-streaming now. Basically, I'm making this a bit. All I'm doing with YouTube is making it a bit of a shop window for Twitch because I'm trying to funnel. If people who don't know about my Twitch, I'm hoping ultimately this will become a bit of a funnel. You see what I mean? So yeah, thank you for adding to my concurrent views and watch hours, as it were, on YouTube, because that's all very useful stuff. Like and subscribe. If you don't subscribe to my channel, please do. All good. Where's this available? I don't really play games. So I'll send you the link. It's not available commercially until next week, Jug. I've just posted it into the Twitch chat. But if you put it on your wish list, it'll obviously come up. But this is I got this ahead of its official release in a few days' time. But yeah, do check it out. Yeah, wish list it. Is great for the algorithm, but of course, purchases is even better for them. Right, we're gonna do one final run before we raid out. Okay, I'm enjoying this game, and I'm beginning to get it. So let's have a look at what we've got. Right, we've got farmland and houses to start us off. I've got 25 at the start of each round. I can get 1,200 quid. 20. It's not bad. A little bit of a rent boost, but for now, I think we'll just start off with buying a house. And Buy the rent boost. Let's buy the rent boost. We'll have that and then collect rent. Boom. There you go. Because the rent boost gave us 1,200. Again, we don't need much for week 1. I've got 8 grand. At the start of each round, increase the rent for all houses by 250 for every house on. That's nice, but I can't afford it yet. I'm just gonna collect the rent. I'm gonna take it easy because I know all I need to do is find 5,000 quid, and that's gonna happen. So I'm trying to sort of like control my monies on this game, you know. Thanks for hanging out with me while I have some me time. Lord Bogmod, it's a delight to have you here. It always is, mate. It really is. So this is a +1 multiplier to all currently owned properties. So that's great if you've got a lot of properties. I don't think I want it now. It's not really worth the money at the moment. It wouldn't really pay for itself. So I'm just gonna keep my money actually. I'm gonna keep my money. Do I wanna? Yeah, I'm just gonna collect the rent. Just gonna collect the rent for now because that gets us through. Pay early. Boom. There's your There's your boost. Fine. Okay. Nice, simple, basic. You know, like kind of quite considered that round. I was trying not to overspend. So I can now buy. There is a commercial property, but it's 30k, and a whole bunch of houses. Okay. So yeah, this is where it becomes interesting. I do want to buy another house. And I'm going to buy another slot. And I think I'm going to leave it for now. I'm tempted. It's a shame you can't can't save. You know, like certain roguelikes let you save a card for later. I'm kind of tempted. I would have liked that one for a bit later. But I'm going to collect rent. See where this takes us. 2 grand. So we're going to make the we're going to make the money. We're not, we're going to be fine for the week. But let's see. So it's there again, +1 multiplier for all houses. +1 multiplier for all farmlands at the end of the round. That's quite cool. Multipliers are where it's at, you know. I think we're going to buy just another house, I think. We're going to buy another house. And then we're just going to buy another property slot. We'll need that. Tempted. I think one more house and I'm going to buy it now. I think 3 is good enough, actually. Let's not get greedy. That'll do. Oh, I can't. No. God damn it. That'll have to do. Right. Collect rent. That's fine. 2,300. That's okay. That's okay. I've got 4 grand, so I can't do much here. If I get an industrial property +500. No, we can't afford industrial yet. Okay, I think this is just a matter of like consolidating money, so just collect rent. Let's just go. Let's just go. So we're gonna hit our target well enough, but we're slightly behind where I'd like to be. I've got 6 grand. If the we'll do the odd lot. That's worth having. Actually, that's worth having at this point, and then just collect rent. So that's an extra 1,500. Yeah, there we are. Boom. So pay early for Thursday gets us 15 grand. Nice. There we go.
Fetch the comfy chair.
Welcome in, Lavender Moonrise. Thank you so much for joining us. Do appreciate you. I won't drag you out of lurk, as it were, but other than just to say thank you so much for joining us here in the lounge. Delighted to have you here. As I try work out how to make money in this game. Right. Let's have a look. Ooh, 50 grand. Okay. What does it do, though? At the start of every round, half of your properties yield twice the rent, while the other half generate only half the... Oh, that's interesting. That could work really well. That is a bit too much RNG on that, though. Yeah, but yeah, delight to have you in Lavender. Yeah, again, very briefly, this is the lounge. I'll just show you that. When anybody who follows you, you end up in the this is the lounge, yeah. So you end up with a virtual comfy chair. Lord Archibald, I am a cat streamer as well. He's not around at the moment, but when he is, we bring him on stream. But yeah, this is where you'll hang out, basically. Again, so I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Thank you for giving them the welcome. Appreciate that. +1 multiplier to all currently at that. Yeah, that's we need this now, I think. But it's 25 grand. Yeah, let's get this. Okay. That's not bad. Let's collect it. This is quite good. That'll actually double. Yeah, that's gonna be an extra 3 grand, isn't it? So that's gonna be really good. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, boom. So we're up to 5,000 per day. We need to. So we're ahead of the curve again now. So that's good. I've got 15k on me. Industrial properties extra 500. Gated community at the start of each round. Increase the rent of all houses for every house owned. I like that. I do like that because that's an extra 750 at the moment. That I'm having that. That's quite good. And let's put it here, away from the multipliers, because the multipliers themselves are good. So collect rent. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Yes, that's a good card at this point. This is actually quite a good card. So we are now very close to paying early because we'll be able to pay on Wednesday, as it were. I've got 15k. I could get another house, and then that would go up even more in terms of rent. But I don't think there's any. No, there's no houses available. I've got all the houses. Okay. Scratch card adds 2,000 rent to a random property. I think that's fine. It's one of the first things you can get rid of later, but it'll do for now. 12 grand. I don't think we could. I'm avoiding farmland at this point. I'm going to try and save me money now for bigger ticket items. Yeah. So pay early. Excellent. Okay, we've got to find 40k. We've got to find 40k. So let's see what happens here. Still can't afford that. Every industrial property. We haven't got any industrial properties here, so won't worry about that just yet. Now then. Ooh, can't afford them yet. Can we afford apartment blocks? No, they're slightly a bit too rich for my blood still. We can get another house, which would be really good actually in terms of rent multipliers. So let's get you. We do lose the odd lot bonus, so it's going to be a bit of a break. It's going to be a bit of a wash, I think. But if we get more houses and stuff, I think that's going to pay out. That's going to pay well. Unless I get myself deliberately just get myself an odd. Buy this. I'm thinking of the synergy, even though this is worth having. Because I'm now going to get the money bonus. It works out well. I can sell this for later as well. So if I now do this, collect rent, I still get all the bonuses, which is great. Nice. So 17 grand. Yeah, we're going to be able, yeah, we're well ahead. That's really good. So what's next? I've got 37k. If you own at least one of every residential property, do not at the moment, though. That would be nice if I did. There's the other one. If I had the, I think, yeah, that's a waste of. I mean, you could have both and you're covered, but it is ultimately a waste of a spot. You kind of have to kind of pick your approach, as it were. So I'm gonna leave it like that. What's available? So I'm gonna sell you, and I'm now gonna, I'm gonna bring in either that or that. Do I want to bring in a commercial property? Can't afford it actually, so it is another house. So that's good because that brings in yet another up on the rent. So that's good. So if I now play this, my rent goes mad. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Nice, made 20k. So that went up as well. So tomorrow, Wednesday, we will make a bonus. So that's good. What we got? So for each residential property, increase the multiplier of all commercial properties by 1. That's good. Adds +1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. Currently owned houses, I got 5 of the damn thing, so yes. That's an easy one. And if I do this, for each residential property, increases the multiplier. That's quite good, actually. It does demand that I start buying commercial properties, though, but I'm going to buy it now. That's good. Multipliers at the end. Multipliers at the end. Keep you. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. So we do that now. Boom. Yeah, loads of good stuff happened then. Loads of good kind of multiplier goodness happened. Yeah, look at that. 30k. That was a big move. Boom. Yes, look at that. Love it. Okay. We do need to open up another couple of property spots in a minute, I think. So if I now do buy a commercial property, so if I do buy La Tachiera, for each, yeah, this will go up by +6, I think. Yeah, times 6, huge, absolutely huge. Open up another slot. I do want the odd number, so let's put something cheap in, I think. So let's just put a farmland in, just literally because it's cheap to buy and it keeps the multiplier, the odd multiplier bonus. Each vacant property collects rent. So basically, if I've got farmland, it'll give you another 500. No, because I'm not going to keep it in long enough. So collect rent. Yep. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. 6 times there. It's 37k. Oh, yes. Okay, that's really good. What's my plugins? First, no, that's no good. Each industrial property collects rent, so that's not bad. So what I can do now, I can probably swap in. Have I got any other commercial? I could put in another house, which would increase. For each resident property, increase the commercial properties by +1. So that could be good. So if I put another house in, that might be really good. Urban retreats. So I'm going to sell the. I'm going to sell that, and I think maybe we bring in. What does it say? It's for each residential. It is a residential, so it still give me my multiplier. 58k, 63k. Ooh. 100. So, make a little bit more money. So it's all about the multipliers, isn't it? I think we'll bring this one in. Okay, collect rent. So yeah, that's up time. Look, so that's at time 7 now, that Tachiera. So that's really good. 38. So yeah, again, you're always looking that each day you should be making a little bit more. You know, you always need to be kind of stacking and stacking and stacking. So again, we're ahead of the game at the moment, so this is good. Not too fussed about either of those. 48k. I think I might actually just say, I'm just going to save. I'm just going to get the bonus, and then we'll see where we're at the start of the next week. So boom. Look at that, another 38k. Pay early. Love it. Nice. So we got 100k. Got 100k. This is good. I'm going to buy 2 slots actually, and I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in you, and you're going to get loads of multipliers. And I'm just going to bring in, because I've only got 16k, but I want the bonus that I'm going to bring in a farmland. So that's the farmland's a placeholder in this meta. Oh, I like the sound of that. Boom, 44k. Yeah, we're at, again, we're not doing too bad. We could do getting some more multipliers and stuff. I've got 53k. Can I bring in another commercial property? I could for 25 or 47. Ooh, might bring you in. Might bring you in. Let me just see what I've got available here. Each residential property collects rent an extra 500. Farmer's hat. Don't need farmer's hat. The residential property one might be good. So that's an extra 500 plus their multipliers, you see. So that's quite good. And I think for that means I can afford to get rid of the scratch card. So I'm going to get rid of the scratch card. And I'm going to bring in the residential bonus instead. Make sure I put it in the right position, away from multipliers. So it adds up stuff first before you start applying your multipliers. I can probably get rid of rent boost as well next. And I'm going to sell my farmland. And I've got 54k. So for that, I can now bring in some commercial stuff, and I'm going to bring in the Vase Vault, which now gets times 7. Yeah, so this should be, yeah, boom. This should go really well. Yay! There we go. Yeah, look at that. We stacked it up to 55. So again, we're doing okay. Doing okay here. Farmland, no good. Flash sale, the first property you've purchased now. Let's see if we can get. I could do a re-roll, but I'm not that fussed. I think actually, I'm just gonna take the monies. Actually, just gonna take the monies because I need to save up a bit here to actually then do what I want to do next. There we are. So another 55k. Can't pay early yet, but that's fine. 20% discount on the purchase price of properties matching your most owned. It's not bad, but I don't need it right now. So I've got 119k. As you were, I'm gonna play. I'm playing it quite cagey here. I'm trying not to be too fancy with me thinking, so I'm gonna leave it be. There we go. Pay early, make a little bit of money. So I'm trying to get to a point where I can bring in bigger properties now and swap them out. So the Savannah, 50k. So what have I got? So I've got this one. So I want to sell. Yeah. So what I want to do now, I want to sell. Let's try this. So I'm going to sell Buttercup Bungalow, and I'm going to bring in the Savannah. Yes. Okay. Let's see what I don't know. Okay. 136k still. 37k. Ooh, so that's 8 times that. So if I took him, so basically if I then took trying to work this out. I don't want to like screw myself over either, but I think if I actually then got rid of Birchwood House and bring in you instead. Right, let's see if I've balked it or not. Let's find out. Woo! Okay, we're about where we were last time, so 50k is not bad. 50k is not bad. We need to up it up a bit though, quite. We need to get some multipliers in now. If you own at least 5 restaurants, landlord's favourite. For each rent collection, a random property chosen to yield 2 times its rent for that round. Ooh. Not bad, but you're relying on RNG a bit. Oh, we can't afford... Yeah, we kind of need some industrial stuff, but we can't afford it. We might struggle here a little, actually. So, if I get rid of... If I get rid of you, but what I'm going to bring you in instead is 50k for that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this, because I can get rid of you. And I'm going to bring in the landlord's favourites. And put you here. And let's see how well this does. Oh, that did well on because it hit. Yeah, so that's going to pay for itself quite nicely, I think. Woo, 57. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're still behind the curve a little though. We are behind the curve. Fast food chain. If you own at least 5 restaurants, no. Okay. Can't afford this. I think we might struggle here. What are you? So we got houses. We could do. I think we kind of need to bring in another property. Another, yeah. No. Times 7. But yeah, but like working this out. So 40k. I'm going to try something. I think this is going to be a break-even move at best. But I'm going to buy Mangiobenne. Okay, so we're going to lose a multiplier here. But we've brought in another times 7 multiplier, so this might be... Yeah, there you go. Is slightly ahead of the game. So it was the right move, but I don't know if it's going to be strong enough. But if I now buy another property here, but I haven't got the 160k to unlock, so I can't. Reroll. See if we get anything better. Scratch card? No. Each time. Let's reroll one more time. +1 multiplier to all farms? No. No, they're no good. Just collect rent. I don't think we're going to make it. I think this is where our run ends again. But we've done again. We've got a bit deeper again. Week 7. So, because we're not going to make... are we going to make... I don't think we're going to make the money. Let's find out. Each industrial property. I don't have those. How many restaurants do I actually have? 1, 2. No, not enough. Not enough restaurants. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need 5. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is game over. Because I don't think there's much else we can do. So we're going to fall short here. But yes, I think that was again. We were deeper yet again. There we go. 270k. Nice. We did quite well there. We did quite well. I enjoyed that game immensely.